Welcome to the Hollywood Secrets Information. In this, we are diving into a fascinating part of the entertainment world that often stays hidden in the spotlight of fame. Today, we're uncovering the lives of 12 black Hollywood actors and celebrities who are Muslim, and you probably didn't know about it. From Oscar winners to legendary comedians and even music stars who crossed into Hollywood, these figures not only shaped the screen, but also carried their faith with them in powerful ways. Stick with us until the end, because some of the names on this list will definitely surprise you. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing deep dives into Hollywood's most untold stories. 1. Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali is one of the most respected actors in modern Hollywood. The two-time Academy Award winner for Moonlight and Green Book made history not only with his performances, but also as the first Muslim actor to win an Oscar. Born Mahershala Hashbaz Gilmore, he converted to Islam in 1999, joining the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. Ali has often spoken about how his faith grounds him in an industry where identity is constantly challenged. In his 2017 Oscars acceptance speech, he highlighted respect for differences and embracing compassion principles tied to his Islamic beliefs. Beyond acting, he's a soft-spoken figure who has used his platform to fight against Islamophobia, stereotyping, and inequality. What many fans don't know is that Ali once pursued basketball before acting, and his conversion was deeply spiritual, reshaping his worldview. In Hollywood, he stands tall not just for his talent, but also as a proud Muslim. 2. Dave Chappelle, one of the greatest comedians of all time. Dave Chappelle is also a Muslim. The comedy legend converted to Islam in 1991, long before his meteoric rise with Chappelle's Show. While Chappelle doesn't frequently discuss his faith in interviews, he has described it as a beautiful religion that helped him find peace. Hollywood has seen Chappelle play both actor and producer roles. His appearances in films like Half-Baked, Blue Streak, and You've Got Mail gave him recognition beyond comedy clubs. Yet his Muslim faith has always been more personal than public. He famously avoids talking about it in depth because he doesn't want people to judge Islam through his human imperfections. Despite that, Chappelle is known for weaving reflections on race, faith, and identity into his stand-up routines, connecting with audiences in ways few comedians ever have. His success is proof that a black Muslim entertainer can thrive in Hollywood while staying true to their beliefs. 3. Ice Cube. O'Shea Jackson, better known as Ice Cube, made his mark first as a rapper with NWA, but he transitioned seamlessly into Hollywood. From Boys in the Hood to Friday to family comedies like Are We There Yet?, Cube became one of the most bankable black actors in the industry. What many don't realize is that Ice Cube embraced Islam in the 1990s, aligning himself with its values while continuing to dominate music and film. He doesn't label himself strictly within one branch of Islam, but acknowledges his belief in God and the moral compass the religion gives him. Ice Cube's career shows that faith and fame can coexist. Whether he's producing films, acting, or recording music, his Muslim identity is part of the foundation that keeps him grounded in an often chaotic industry. 4. Yasiin Bey, known to the world as Mos Def. Yasiin Bey is a celebrated rapper, actor, and activist. His acting credits include roles in The Italian Job, 16 Blocks, and the cult classic Be Kind Rewind. Bey has been a practicing Muslim since the age of 19 and is open about how Islam shaped his art and activism. His chosen name, Yasiin, comes from the Quran, reflecting his deep connection to his faith. In Hollywood and beyond, he's known for infusing spirituality, social justice, and humanity into his performances. His role as a Muslim actor has inspired younger generations to embrace their identity with pride, showing that one can succeed in the spotlight while living by their values. 5. Omar Sharif Jr., the grandson of the legendary Egyptian actor Omar Sharif. Omar Sharif Jr. grew up around Hollywood glamour. While his grandfather was one of the first Arab actors to break into Western cinema, Omar Jr. represents a more modern intersection of identity. Raised in a mixed background with ties to Islam, Sharif Jr. has worked as an actor and model while navigating faith, culture, and heritage. Though his Hollywood career hasn't reached the heights of his grandfather, he's appeared in projects that celebrate diversity and inclusion. His Muslim background connects him to a legacy of Middle Eastern and Black Muslim representation in Hollywood. 6. Q-Tip Kamal Ibn John Farid, better known as Q-Tip from the iconic group A Tribe Called Quest, is another example of a music legend crossing into Hollywood. Q-Tip embraced Islam in the 1990s and has credited the faith with bringing him peace and discipline as an actor. Q-Tip has appeared in films like Poetic Justice alongside Janet Jackson and Tupac, as well as indie projects that showcased his range. His dual career in music and acting reflects how Black Muslim celebrities have influenced both industries, proving that faith is not a barrier, but a guiding force. 7. Busta Rhymes Trevor George Smith Jr., famously known as Busta Rhymes, is one of hip-hop's most energetic performers and also a proud Muslim. While most people associate him with rapid-fire rapping and high-energy performances, Busta has quietly embraced Islam as a spiritual anchor. Though his Hollywood acting roles have been limited, Busta has appeared in films like Higher Learning and Finding Forrester. His Muslim identity, though less publicized, plays a role in how he approaches life and creativity. He once mentioned that Islam helped him focus and discipline himself, especially in an industry filled with distractions. 8. Akon rose to fame as a singer, producer, and entrepreneur, but he also found his way into Hollywood films and soundtracks. Born Elion Thiam in Senegal, Akon was raised Muslim and continues to practice his faith proudly. While he's best known for music, Akon has acted in films like Black November and has contributed to Hollywood soundtracks. More importantly, he uses his fame to promote humanitarian projects, inspired by his Islamic values of charity and service. His renewable energy initiatives in Africa, often referred to as Akon Lighting Africa, highlight how faith can guide a celebrity toward impactful change beyond the screen. 9. Mike Tyson. While primarily known as a boxing legend, Mike Tyson has also been a Hollywood figure, appearing in films like the Hangover series and numerous documentaries. Tyson converted to Islam while in prison in the 1990s and took the name Malik Abdulaziz. His faith has been a stabilizing force in his tumultuous life. Tyson often speaks about how Islam gave him discipline and humility after years of chaos. In Hollywood, his comedic and dramatic appearances remind us that athletes, too, can transition into entertainment while carrying their beliefs with pride. 10. Chuck D. Carlton Douglas Ridenhour, famously known as Chuck D from Public Enemy, is another Black Muslim figure who has stepped into Hollywood through acting, voice work, and producing. While his music career dominates his legacy, he has appeared in films, TV shows, and documentaries, always carrying the spirit of activism. Chuck D embraced Islam early in his career, and his lyrics often reflected themes of justice, equality, and spirituality. In Hollywood, he lent his voice to projects like The Boondocks and appeared in documentaries that addressed racial and cultural issues. His Muslim identity underscores the strength of conviction behind his art. 11. Raekwon Corey Woods, better known as Raekwon from the Wu-Tang Clan, is a Muslim who has had both musical and acting success. He appeared in films like Coalition and Black and White, and has made guest appearances in various Hollywood projects that Raekwon's Muslim identity ties back to the 5% Nation, a movement influenced by Islam. His lyrics, acting, and public persona often emphasize knowledge, wisdom, and respect. In Hollywood, his presence shows how hip-hop artists with Islamic roots have crossed over into film and television. 12. Iman. While primarily known as a supermodel, Iman also carved out a Hollywood career with roles in Out of Africa, Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, and other films. Born in Somalia, Iman is a practicing Muslim who carried her faith proudly throughout her modeling and acting career in Hollywood. She broke barriers for Black women in fashion and film. Her Muslim background shaped her identity as a global icon who blended beauty, intelligence, and faith. Married to the legendary David Bowie, Iman never let fame overshadow her values. She remains an inspiration for Muslims